Peninsula. We explore how this region balances economic growth with environmental care through progressive, sustainable plans. Join us as we look at how the region's people protect their rich agricultural lands and diverse marine ecosystems for a greener and more resilient tomorrow.
Te recibe mi otro con ustedes con todo corazón.
¡Vámonos!
Bienvenidos to Zamboanga del Norte. When we hear the word sustainable development, we often think about protecting nature. But in Zamboanga del Norte, sustainability is more than that. It is a way of life. Located in Region 10 or the Zamboanga Peninsula, Zamboanga del Norte is known for its stunning coastlines, green mountains, rich culture, and vibrant communities. Home to more than 1 million people, the province continues to prove that progress and environmental protection can go hand in hand. One of the province's major sustainable practices is organic and regenerative farming. Farmers are taught how to create organic fertilizers using natural farm resources instead of depending heavily on chemicals. This practice helps improve soil health, produce healthier crops, reduce farming costs, and recycle farm waste. Programs like the Zamtan ZV initiative also guide farmers in business planning and market integration, helping them earn more stable incomes while practicing sustainable agriculture. Another inspiring practice in Zamboanga del Norte is ecological reforestation. Different organizations together with the DNNR are promoting projects that restore the environment and strengthen climate resilience. One example is the promotion of bamboo production. Bamboo grows quickly, absorbs carbon dioxide, and helps prevent soil erosion, making it an eco-friendly and climate-resilient material. At the same time, it creates jobs and livelihood opportunities for local communities. This practice supports climate action, life on land, and partnerships for the goals, showing how teamwork can create lasting environmental solutions. Lastly, the province also practices progressive mining rehabilitation. In Siocon, areas affected by mining were transformed into productive lands through rubber tree plantations. This proves that damaged lands can still be restored and transformed into sustainable communities. Overall, Zamboanga del Norte shows us that sustainability is not only about protecting the environment, it is also about empowering communities, preserving culture, and creating opportunities for future generations. Through organic farming, ecological reforestation, and responsible rehabilitation, the province continues to move toward a greener and a more sustainable future.
Bienvenidos to the two Zamboangas, Zamboanga City and Zamboanga del Sur. Zamboanga del Sur is a home to over 1 million people across 26 different towns, with its heart in Pagadian City. Then one of the biggest cities in the Philippines, Zamboanga City. The city is more than just a city, as it is the one that welcomes neighboring countries like Malaysia, Brunei, and Indonesia, a spot for trade and travel. These two places are not just neighbors, they are a team in terms of sustainable practices. Zamboanga City has launched a project through the Office of the City Environment and Natural Resources, or OCENR. The city expanded with new garbage trucks and instituted a multi-tiered and color-coded waste segregation program across government and commercial sectors. This achieves, first, they minimize the raw trash entering the Salaan Sanitary landfill, which extends its operational lifespan. Second, they have set collection schedules to capture garbage, which directly addresses SDG 11, SDG 12, and SDG 14. As we move into the province of Zamboanga del Sur, the sustainability strategy shifts from urban sanitation to rural preservation. Programs like the Gahong Organic Cassava Farming System and the Zampen SIVI project are training thousands of farmers to abandon synthetic chemical-heavy commercial inputs by producing their own natural fertilizers like vermicast, compost, and carbonized rice hulls. They accomplish two things: soil regeneration by restoring microorganic health to the earth and upstream marine protection. Because they stop chemical runoff at the mountain farm level, they protect the coastal seaweed and fishing grounds downstream from contamination. This perfectly aligns with SDG 2, SDG 12, and SDG 15. Sustainability is not just about the environment, it is deeply about human capital. In the municipality of Pumalarang, the focus is on building resilient communities through diverse vocational training led by localized test centers. What makes Pumalarang's strategy so impactful is its range. They offer localized agricultural programs like agricultural crops production and CP to optimize local farmers, but seamlessly pair them with global readiness tracks. This creates economic mobility and ensures inclusivity for citizens without a college degree, driving SDG 4, quality education, and SDG 8, the decent work and economic growth. Finally, technological adaptation through solar-powered pump irrigation projects, or SPIPs, orchestrated by national collaborations like the National Irrigation Administration. These solar-powered units have been deployed across agrarian reform communities in Molave and Midsala. This provides direct climate resilience, insulating smallholder farmers from volatile diesel prices and guarantees uninterrupted production. Farmers can now maintain a dependable water supply for high-value crops, even during severe dry spells and extreme heat waves. This infrastructure targets SDG 7, affordable and clean energy, SDG 13, climate action, and SDG 6, clean water and sanitation. The two Zamboangas demonstrate that sustainability cannot be one-dimensional. Zamboanga City proves that an international maritime gateway must protect its waters, starting right at the urban trash bin. Simultaneously, the province of Zamboanga del Sur proves that securing food systems require clean infrastructure.
Bienvenidos de Zamboanga, Sibugay. Zamboanga, Sibugay is an emerging ecotourism destination with beautiful beaches, caves, waterfalls, and rich agricultural resources. The province has adopted several sustainable initiatives to help protect its environment while supporting local communities. One of its key practices is sustainable fishing and seaweed farming. Through programs led by the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, fisherfolk are trained in responsible fishing methods and sustainable aquaculture. These initiatives help conserve marine resources while providing alternative livelihoods, particularly during fishing closure periods. This practice addresses SDG 1, no poverty, SDG 2, zero hunger, SDG 8, decent work and economic growth, and SDG 14, life below water. Another important practice is mangrove conservation and restoration. In Tablasan, local fisherfolk and community organizations rehabilitated degraded mangrove areas through replanting and protection efforts. Their community-based conservation approach helped restore fish habitats, improve coastal livelihoods, and strengthen natural protection against storm and erosions. This initiative addresses SDG 13 climate action, SDG 14 life below water, and SDG 15 life on land. The province also implements Zampen CV project, which promotes sustainable agriculture through vegetable intercropping and the use of organic fertilizers. This supports SDGs 2, 8, 12, 13, and 15 by improving food production, encouraging responsible resource use, and promoting climate-resilient farming practices. Bienvenidos de Cebu, a province located in the Sulu archipelago with Hulu as its capital. While Sulu's sustainable tourism initiatives are still developing, the province has been actively strengthening its tourism sector through programs to promote quality standards, responsible tourism practices, stakeholder engagement, and the preservation of its rich Tausug cultural heritage and coastal resources. One notable initiative is the Tourism Accreditation and Standards Improvement Campaign led by the Ministry of Trade, Investments, and Tourism. Through awareness campaigns and accreditation programs, tourism businesses are encouraged to meet Department of Tourism standards for quality, safety, and responsible operation. While no tourism establishment has been accredited yet, ongoing applications reflect positive progress towards sustainable tourism development. This initiative supports SDGs 8, 11, 12 for promoting economic growth, sustainable communities, and responsible tourism practices.
From the mountains of Zamboanga del Norte to the coastal communities of Zamboanga, Sibugay, and Sulu, Region 9 continues to prove that sustainability is not just an idea, it is a commitment shared by its people.
Through organic farming, renewable energy, waste management, mangrove conservation, sustainable fishing, and responsible tourism initiatives, these provinces show how development can move forward while still protecting the environment and empowering communities.
These practices not only support livelihoods and economic growth, but also contribute to achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, creating a more resilient and sustainable future for the next generations.
The story of Region 9 reminds us that sustainability begins with cooperation.
With communities, organizations, and individuals working together,
To preserve natural resources, to protect cultural heritage, and create lasting positive change.
Muchas gracias for joining us in exploring the sustainable practices of Region 9.
hasta luego, and thank you for watching.